Good morning and welcome from sunny Paphos. So, welcome this morning, and I've asked several requests. I shan't go into some of them, but several requests to do a vlog on the old town and some of the sights of the old town. Now I have a vlog of the old town market, which will be up in the links up above and in the descriptions below, so if you want to check those out, please do so. What we're going to do this morning is, as I say, we'll have a look around the old town itself, show you some of the sights, show you some of the lovely roadworks, and then see what you think. I'm on my own this morning. Julie's decided she doesn't want to come on this little expedition today. Temperature's cooled down a little bit and there's a lovely breeze coming in from the sea, so all is good. Alright, let's see what we do here. Roadworks, digging everything up. In the background, I think that was the Olympus Hotel. Yes, it is, and about 20 years ago we actually stayed there. It's got breathtaking views. I think it's closed down as a hotel now, unfortunately. I think its days have gone. But the Olympus Hotel. Nowhere for pedestrians to go, except in the middle of the bloody road, so here we go. So the road you're looking at now is one of the main roads. The poor shops, poor businesses on here. You can't get your cars down here. No point opening really, is there? They do this a lot. Welcome to Paphos. I know people say I'm a moany old bugger, but you go 20 odd years I've been coming, nothing changes. They dig things up, they put things down, it takes them forever to do a job. As soon as they've done a job, well, no, that's wrong. As soon as they've half done a job, then they start the next job. Again, imagine having any of these shops on here. It wasn't so long ago that Tomb of the King's Road was all dug up, and it was for ages. I know things have got to change, but could be better organised. I think having these jobs in the middle of the tourist season in the summertime is probably not the best idea. So actually at this point I have absolutely no access to the pavement, and of course it is Cyprus, so cars are still driving up and down these unmade roads. The bank will be nice and quiet. The building in front, the white building, is CETA, which is like BT. CETA is the telephone company in Cyprus. It did used to be the only telephone company in Cyprus, but things have changed. Successfully navigated the roadworks and not managed to get myself killed. So the CETA building opposite, a very busy coffee shop on my cron. And this is where all the squares are, and often people get married up here. Kennedy Square is up here, the old police station. Bakeries, cafes, coffee shops. So a lot of people pulling U-turns because they've come and realised then there's all roadworks. even though there are huge signs saying roadworks ahead. Park Avenue, a new building from Aristo developers. These are the new smart boards that they have in Paphos. There occasionally, well, you see them occasionally around town. They advertise, but they also give you temperature, humidity levels, cameras fitted on there. Smart parking, which is a new thing that's coming for Cyprus. I'm not sure how it works, not sure how smart it is. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how smart the drivers are to actually get the idea. So it's 26.8 degrees Celsius. Pollution levels, so it's all in Greek at the moment, we'll change to English. Yep, no idea. So we'll have a little wander. Again, the sound of running water cools everyone down. Sticky feet in there. It's quite an attractive little feature. Unfortunately, it's under all these trees, so once the autumn comes and the leaves start dropping, even though it doesn't really get very cold here, it won't ice up or anything. I can see it being needing clearing of kilos and kilos of leaves every day. So somebody must be coming and cleaning it because there's leaves everywhere. But it's pretty clean, is that? Again, across the road here we are. Again, not exactly sure what that is. Obviously an official building of some description. Statue of some scholarly looking person. If you know what it is, then please comment below. Again, another government building. Statues, monuments, the building we were just looking at. We've got these new LED lights in place, so energy efficiency. Unfortunately, the park isn't all green and lush because it's just so dry here. So where there isn't irrigation constantly or daily, then unfortunately everywhere dries out. People who are familiar with Paphos, and this is Paphos town rather than Kato Paphos, which is on the coast. So again, people kind of lump it all in as Paphos. Well, Paphos is here. Where the seaside is, where the harbour is, that's Kato Paphos. Again, buildings are lovely. School in the background. Across the road, the old building used to be that police station. Until very recently, that was the old police station. And now we're in Kennedy Square. What we're looking at here is the town hall. So Paphos Town Hall. A lot of people get married here, come down these steps, have their photographs taken. So the square is called Kennedy Square. Again, more public buildings. This building, 1901. So clearly more modern than some of these other buildings. Kind of art deco, is it? Never sure of the difference. And it would appear to be some kind of coffee house, coffee shop. So the grass you can see here is rather coarse, tough grass. It has to be to survive the temperatures. Oh, and the irrigation going on and spraying everything in sight. Again, the building on our right here is a large coffee shop, restaurant, taverna. It's 11:15 on a Thursday morning, so things are just starting to open, getting more fountains. What you will find in Paphos and Kato Paphos is, as you're walking around places like this, you may suddenly come across actual archaeological sites from yesteryear. And I think I can see one there, surrounded by glass. The old town is always worth a walk around, certainly on an evening. Go visit the market, etc. And here we go. So, all rock cut. You can see it goes. I think on a night time these things are illuminated. As long as you're not squeamish at walking on glass. And they do lead through. So it's always a problem here, even doing roadworks, because they uncover archaeological sites. And then they go, what do we do now? Trying to build a new road. So just for your bearings, that's Kennedy Square over there. Little coffee houses, little coffee shops, little tavernas. Church and church buildings. In the back of a church, and then a fabulous old building with fabulous views. Now the building there, my very good friend Kostas used to live there. Not sure if he still owns the building, but he's moved to a villa now. But I always said to him when I visited his home that it's looking a little bit worse for wear. Looks unoccupied, so I'm not sure what he's doing with it, but prime for redevelopment, I would think. And I used to be very jealous of his house because he probably had some of the best views in Paphos. There are some nasty cracks in the walls there. All these, you would think prime. I can see Lighthouse Beach. I can see the whole coast. I can see the new monstrosity being built over in Paphos there, the great multi-storey block. I can see the graveyard, very quiet neighbours. Again, this building here would have most spectacular views. Kind of around the front of that property I just shown you, it looks like somebody has been redeveloped at point. Looking over towards Lighthouse Beach, towards the Elysium Hotel. Just filming is the Muse cafe bar restaurant, very popular with tourists and locals alike, and I think we can say why. It's got rather fantastic, beautiful views out to sea and a lovely cool breeze. So the Muse, very nice. Lovely location. Exothea Hotel. This is in Paphos. So I've met people who've come and stayed here. They love the hotel, they love the family and everything that run the hotel. The only criticism is if they want to go down into Kato Paphos, it's fine going down, but it's a right walk coming back up the hill. So you end up running around in taxis or on the buses. It's not a problem, there's lots of buses, but just a bit of a pain if you want to really go anywhere other than Paphos town. You've got to be a reasonably active person. Same hotel, Exothea. Just to give you an idea, we have steps up from street level on the road to Kato Paphos. This street furniture, this architecture, is to try to stop people parking anywhere. They will literally park anywhere in Cyprus. If they see a spot and they can get a car on it, they'll park on it. And so the municipality are trying, very difficult in Cyprus, but they're trying concrete bollards and stainless steel posts to try and stop you parking. But I can see right there, believe it or not, a concrete bollard which is probably only about 6 months old. In fact, it looks like granite. It's been hit by something, and so they can get the cars down there now. A lot of people have big 4x4 pickup trucks and won't think twice about trying to demolish anything that gets in their way. Oh, Cyprus Sotheby's. Have to look that up on the interweb. But for me, Sotheby's means auction house. Some of the old buildings are waiting renovation. Little tavernas, coffee shops. Old Town is well worth a visit if you've not been before. The mayor keeps saying Paphos is changing, and it is. He's doing his best. He's trying to sort the place out with decent pavements and trying to stop all the crazy parking, but it is an uphill struggle, and of course uphill more than one way. So again, what was one of the main drives into Old Town, yep, completely dug up, and You know, to say, oh, there'll be a finish date, it'll be finished on the 1st of December. Unfortunately, you just can't say things like that in Cyprus. It'll be finished when it's finished. Famous words in Cyprus: cigar, cigar, slowly, slowly. And everything seems to happen very slowly. Again, down at one of the main squares. Lovely water fountains, sushi restaurant over there, coffee shop. Been here a long time, this one. Giant car park over the side there. And these large lamps, which I believe, when there's things going on, they project down and change colour and do all sorts of stuff. Again, cafes, bars and tavernas you'll find on these back streets. Loads of little bars, little restaurants, little tavernas, coffee shops. The road up there runs up towards Sada and across to Polis and Lachi. I wouldn't recommend coming through town to do that because of the roadworks, and in fact going up that road towards Sada, the road is completely roadworks and the diversion signs not the best. If you don't know the place really well, then following diversion signs. So in the pedestrianised area of the old town, again, lots of little shops, cafes, little places to sit, play areas for the kids, church in the background there. They are doing a good job. Kinross Taverny, it's a hotel, you can't stay there. Some of the shops were closed before COVID, and some of the shops have had to close, I guess, because of COVID. Oh, I did say pedestrianised, didn't I? Unless you've got a motorbike. So it's a shame we see the closed shops. On a night time, again, it's worth a visit. Come for a meal, come for a drink. All these little side streets are worth exploring. Different atmosphere. Wow, that was the big bank. It was the Olympus Bank, Bank of Greece. Wow. And again, nighttime restaurants, nighttime bars. So we've walked through now, through some of the pedestrianised streets to what I'm sure a lot of people who've been to Paphos will recognise as the market area. On my left is a road which sits down to a very large car park, and all the buses will come up here. It can be very, very busy. Bars and restaurants, eateries. Generally, always a nice breeze, just out of the humidity as well. Yeah. Plenty of places to sit and have a drink. One or two may have closed down. So the entrance to the market. Now if you'd like to join me for a look around the market, then there is a link in the description, or there should be a pop-out banner up at the top, and I'll take you for a walk around the market. Again, there's the old and there's the new part of the market. The new part was completed not so long ago. The old part is old. Nice quiet bar restaurant there. Again, beautiful views over the sea. Again, cafe snack bars. Back street around the market. People wandering about again. pleasant places to sit, have an orange juice, bottle of beer. Oh, as we can see, things beginning to open, getting ready for lunchtime. COVID restrictions, pretty much there are none now. I think the only applicable law is that you should wear a face mask on public transport, on the buses. The bus drivers all seem to wear face masks. Whether all the tourists bother, it's another matter. But as you can see, just walking around the tourist areas, nobody's bothering about face masks. Again, imagine this on an evening, lit up, candles, smell of food. A lot of jewellery shops. Police station, and this is what would have been the old police station's car park, and clearly what they're finding is archaeological remains, buildings that are down there. It's been rock cut, shallow grave, looks like a tomb, and you can see these markings are all over what was once tarmacked police car park. School sports grounds. Basketball courts at the back of the school. Stands and seating areas. So what we've got here is the courthouse buildings. Kato in Paphos, sorry. Court buildings. The opposite side of the road, some official building. No idea what it is. Google tells me, but it's all in Greek. So this is across the road from the new court buildings in town. Okay, building here is a large government building. It's where you would come to have contracts stamped. It would be a place where you come to sort out your tax affairs. I have done exchanges of contracts here, title deeds. It is a rabbit warren of buildings, so they may say, oh no, you need to go to room A10. And you go find A10 and they go, oh yes, you're at the right place, but before you come to A10 you need to go to D37 for this document stamping. And then come back here. Okay. So you go by, find the place, queue up, get the document stamped, take it back. And then the lady says, oh, you've got it stamped, well done. What we now need is some duty stamps. You need to go buy them at S32. Oh, how much are they? Oh, you need 4 of them and they're £50 each. Nobody told me. Well, I'm telling you now, you really needed those to start with. Okay. Bureaucracy in Cyprus can be a little bit crazy. I'll say inside there. Oh, here we go. This is block A. It's a bit of a rabbit warren. And then, of course, I don't speak Greek, so reading Greek signage becomes a bit of a nightmare. Of course, we are in Cyprus. What do I expect, you may? I should expect things to be in Greek. Well, I do. But it does make things more difficult. Anyway, so these are the government buildings, the government car park, and as you can see it goes right back. So a big building. So for me, that's a look around Paphos in the old town. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Probably been quite a long video. I'll edit out anything I don't think is too appropriate. It takes me longer to edit them than it does to film them, trust me. So I'm going to cross this road in a second, and then we'll leave the old town. Go to see if I can find my car. So, thanks very much for watching. Thank you very much indeed if you have subscribed to the channel. It's fantastic, thank you ever so much. And if you're thinking of subscribing, then please do. It really does help us, and it tells YouTube people are watching the videos. So if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Give us a thumbs up, like, and if you've any comments or questions, please again leave them in the comments box below. So Nigel on his own saying ta-ra for now. See you on the next one. Bye.